We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation. Yeah. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation.
What it is, or what it do. If your homegirl sipping, then bring her on through, huh? What it is, or what it do. If your homegirl singing, then bring her on through, baby.
What it is, what it do. If your homeboy sipping, then gon' come through. What it is, what it do. If your homeboy sipping, come through.
Hey, what's good, sippers? This is your boy Buddha, and over there is the lovely
Baby.
and we're coming to you live with another edition of
Sipping and conversation.
Ooh.
And we
back.
Yo. Before we get into all of the preliminary, the other stuff that we do, what's good, Facebook? What's good, YouTube, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, we are there. Huh? Now, y'all already know how this go. Look, we are a live streaming podcast that we real people, okay? Mm-hmm. We do real talk about real life. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just want to make sure y'all understand that. And we are on week 10 of our 12-week series. So we will be off for the month of March, pretty much the remainder of February and all of March. And we'll come back in April. So I want to go ahead and get that out of the way so you all can understand what's happening. Like, follow, share.
Right.
That's free. Now, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, you feeling generous and you want to be a part of the movement of the growth of the show, you can support the show by $ Sip and Combo. It is greatly appreciated and it will be used appropriately. Okay, so each and every time you see us on here, it is being used. You see that little flat flicker in my eyes? That's because I had to get some lights to brighten this thing up. You know what I'm saying?
Ta-da.
So things are happening and we are thankful. All right. So I just want to make sure I say that because oftentimes I say it towards the end or whatever, and I don't really get a chance to do that. But thank you all continuously for coming back week after week, month after month, and at this point, year after year. You know what I'm saying? With your folks. We got a lot of things coming up. A couple of things actually coming up.
What's coming up?
This one, child. Let me just let y'all just go on. I don't even want to get into it. I'm gonna just show y'all.
Yo, what up, Buddha? Crow Easy, what's up, boy? Yeah. Hey, anybody speak to mine? Anybody speak to B-Dub? Hold on. Man. Hey, you call B-Dub.
Yeah. Now, let me hit him right now. Yeah. Yo, B. Yeah. What's good, fellas? Y'all looking forward to this trip, man? Y'all excited like I'm excited, man, to hit them slopes? Man, I think I am. I know Buddha ready, though. Buddha, you ready, yo?
I need vacation, Crow. I need vacation, Crow.
Yeah. I know it's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, man, it's gonna be cold in the mud. I'm burning up. Ain't much else to say, but let's get to it.
We going on a trip.
Yeah.
We going on a trip. 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 Woo! Holla.
Shout out to Crow's Nest Promotion. And another shout out to Sophisticated Arrogance. You know, appreciate you, both of you guys, for helping the young Buddha achieve his goals. I'm going skiing, y'all. And the funny part is, it's gonna be snowing something serious on Friday. Oh Lord, help me.
So that's one of the things that's coming up. February the 12th, we will be a part of three podcasters, that will be doing a special segment for the Lovers and Friends Valentine's Day event. Valentine, apostrophe S, Valentine's. Because, you know, people like to add that S on there inappropriately.
Man, I'm Valentine.
So, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Valentine. That's it.
Anyway, for the people in the bike, Valentine's Day event is going to be at Bronze Kingdom.
Ooh, we ain't been there in a minute.
Mm-hmm. So it will be Sipping and Conversation, Bottomless Conversations, as well as Man Code Podcast. I made sure I have to say it right because I want to say the talk. Oh, as well as the talk of Crow's Nest Promotions, which is the male panel podcast organization. I don't know what y'all calling yourselves these days.
Men on the prize.
Intervention community.
Yeah.
Male intervention community.
Yeah.
Hashtag Men on the prize. So anyway, I wanted to get those basics out, preliminary type things, because we don't really, it'd be kind of later in the show when we talk about what we got going on.
Yeah.
So we want to tell you that out the gate,
right.
So you can participate and support. We do have a promo code, so you can DM us or you can DM Bottomless Conversations, Crow's Nest Promotions, or the Man Code Podcast. Either one of us that you're affiliated with will be able to provide you a promo code if you DM us. Otherwise, the Eventbrite information will be posted on our page later this evening.
Come chill and vibe with us, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be live. I'm always live, but I'm definitely gonna make it worth your while.
I hope he just be a little bit on the moderate side, because sometimes Buddha be geeked up.
Hey, I'm going on a trip. No, but so baby, before we go any further, how was your day?
Yep.
Just one of them, huh?
Yep. That's the day.
Is the drink strong enough?
The drink is delicious.
What's in that cup there, baby?
I don't know, but it got lemon in it. Some kind of it's tequila with pomegranate liqueur and some ginger ale.
Your boy,
with a lime.
Your boy's doing an outstanding job. You know?
Thank you. You're so kind. You're so kind. So what you sipping on?
I got a little scotch in there. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. I got a little scotch. I went with some cream soda as my resident chaser.
The resident chaser.
That's resident. It is. It's here, right now. It's gonna be there to stay. And then it's going. Then what I got is cinnamon stick.
Yes, please turn it down.
I got you.
With his resident cinnamon stick as well.
I'm here to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that. How was your day?
It went pretty good. I got off early. I was able to take care of a few things. You know, your boy, thanks to you, I'm gonna be warm the whole entire trip. Your boy was gonna, do it with what he got. But baby made sure, you know, I came through in the clutch. I'm always gonna give her roses while she living.
Cause he was finna go out there with ashy hands, rubbing it together
You
and
know,
all kind of stuff.
I grew up back in the day when Daniel Boone was a man, was a big.
Look, cold is cold, all right? And snow is a different kind of cold.
Okay.
Point blank, period. Now, granted, it is not always cold when it snows, but when either before or after, yeah, it's nothing cool to be a part of. And if what we get dressed up in here in Florida is not the same when there's actual 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet of snow on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
That right there, that's gonna be happening.
So I just wanted him to have the basics, and somebody had already had it being delivered. Cause this one,
you know what I'm saying?
This is him running around in circles.
Like, I got this in the
y'all men, why y'all men do that?
Look here, let me tell you something.
What would y'all do without us women?
Live.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You better make sure y'all need to talk about this in y'all man talk.
So hold on, before we go, you see, I don't like how you personally attacking me right now. After I gave you all this praise, you gonna attack me.
No, you're doing well.
Well, I mean, so,
you're done well.
Oh, okay, no problem. All right, I hear.
So okay. I asked him.
Whoa! Somebody has something to say to you.
Who?
He says, and I quote, "Get ready for Sunday."
It sound like a hater in this.
It ain't a hater, but guess what? Tom? Guess what? I'm gonna be in Tennessee. Right. I got my other coaches handling that. First game up, birds of prey. Y'all already know they called us. So now you know how I know. Don't lose after calling you out. We've been here many times before. A team call another team out and lose. That's not a good look, man.
First of all, I don't even want to be called out. Look, now I'm good. Don't get me wrong. I'm okay. Baby, it's good. However, we all gotta get past that first game.
You right.
The same way everybody gotta have their first day on the job. So tighten up, Tone.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about our first season, our first game, 4 games of the season. We got our ass whooped. But it was a learning experience. Like, listen, at the end of the day, even the best teams lose sometimes.
I mean,
they do. I mean, you can't
win them all.
We played some good team, top talent.
You did.
Thanks to Tone. Wanted to put us to the test early. Don't do that to me. Give me some warm-up games. Come on, treat me like the regular teams get treated. You know what I'm saying? Warm-up games. Wait a minute. You thought I was the warm-up game. See, now we got to talk, man. Offline, you and me.
I hear you.
I mean.
So, that's what we got. Oh, and I'm playing flag football with the Supreme Flag Football League. And Lady Sipples will be playing Sunday.
I'm so mad I'm missing this, man.
My man.
I'm missing this, but
is missing his lady's first flag football game. Because he want to go, he want to go do all that.
But listen, I put a lot of work in.
He has put a lot of work in.
To get y'all prepared for that now.
And I am thankful.
Okay.
I'm ready. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a sore loser.
I am.
So I'm not saying we're losing, but I'm just saying I'm not a sore loser.
Well, it's just your first time playing football.
Right.
Most of y'all playing football as a collective sport, period.
Right.
So, I had to take it back to the basics. But I ain't going to stay on that.
Yeah.
Because we got somebody special.
Absolutely. So real quick, what do people say? The people say they will need footage of you out there.
Don't worry.
Getting your little.
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, they
need
talking
about you.
You. That's a.
Oh, no words. listen. Don't worry. We're gonna have. You see me, Vacation Crow. I'm gonna be right there with him. My alias is not Vacation Crow. It's Carell. Dig it?
And oh wow, Texas about to feel it tomorrow, so y'all getting it too. Wow, your first year there, you got snow and it was a rude awakening. So you should be better prepared now.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So listen, as Buddha did mention, we do have a special guest with us. Okay, and we're gonna talk to him, get to know him a little bit. You all get to know him.
I'm gonna get to know him.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring him on, do what we do. He gonna do what he does. We're gonna ask him our last week question.
Oh shit!
First, we're gonna ask him our last week question, and then we'll roll into. He don't even know what last week question was.
Oh, he made
topic, right? So he got life coach experience and things like that. So he just it's gonna be a little dramatic, but
we're gonna test his skills.
Right
out the gate, you gonna know if he's certified. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody is right, nobody is wrong. All right, this is purely opinion based.
Yeah.
So bring it to the stage. This is our person that will be coming to check us out. He is of Champions Way. Chris Ward.
Oh.
All right, Chris Ward, welcome to the stage.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me a part of your show. I am privileged and honored to be here.
All right.
No.
So out the gate, we finna get it, cause we gotta get it crack-a-lacking so you can go on and get relaxed and break your podcast cherry.
This is the
question from last week.
All right.
Is your heart attached to your vagina or penis?
Ooh.
How do you find balance?
That's a good one. So, all right. So the true answer to that question is it shouldn't be attached to neither one. But because, the way that we are of this world, most men are attached to, most men are attached to the vagina. And most women are attached to the penis. So that is the nature of how it goes. So
how do you balance? How do you find balance between that attachment?
So you don't find balance, right? You have to find a way to cut that attachment and control it, control the urge, control the pleasure of it. Right, so you gotta grow up and control that urge. So it's a part of the control aspect. So if the vagina or the penis is controlling you, that's the problem, because that means that you're on the receiving end, you're on the negative end of that. You're being controlled by that versus you being in control of it. So
okay. So with your heart, so how do you balance that your vagina or your penis? Well, obviously for you, your penis with your heart. Like, I know you in a relationship, but if you were to offer some suggestions to someone, how would you say how to separate or find balance from the emotional aspect or the pleasure of it all, I guess, between the emotional, which is, the heart, what the heart wants, but at the same time, the anatomy wants something too.
Right.
I was looking at that different, but I'll let you go ahead and answer.
What?
Well, I was looking at it as the idea of you've already had sex with this person and you developed these.
Maybe you haven't. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's my fault.
I mean, when you say attached or, your heart or emotions to that. You've already had sex with the person, and after you do the act, you have you develop these strong feelings attached to the person that you just had sex with.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, how do you find balance when it's just something that may not be long standing?
No, and there's nothing wrong with your view. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So because ultimately, what the question pertains is, you may or may not have had sex with this person, but you have sexual desires for that person.
Understood.
They've gotten you to got you all warm and fuzzy inside, up here and down below. You all warm and fuzzy. They done said all the right things. They done been finessing, and and you haven't yet. You may not have had intercourse with them at that point. You might have just had intimacy, which is hugging and kissing. That's a form of intimacy. Intercourse. I'm just saying.
But that's not what it's asking for.
The question is, how do you
maintain how
do you balance your heart being attached to your vagina or your penis?
So that means
that's your emotions, which is your heart, and your anatomy.
Right.
How do you find a balance? You don't always have to have intercourse with someone to have your heart, especially from a woman perspective. You're looking at it from the man perspective, because we women are emotional creatures by nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all say that? Okay. So with that being said, I could fall in love with you based on your acts of service.
Wait. But that's not what the question say.
The question says,
the question stated,
is your heart attached
to your member? To your member. It's not asking about getting a hug and emotionally without even touching them. You are touching the person.
No. You're asking, the question is, I just didn't write all of it out. Jesus Christ. That's what makes conversation. I said a balance. How do you balance it?
How do you balance
if your heart is attached to your anatomy?
So how do you balance?
How do you balance that? And back to what you said, having that self-control is part of it.
You're right.
So that ultimately, this ain't yours. This ain't for you. This was not for you.
Life coach, you see this abuse?
This was for Chris.
I didn't see nothing. I took off my glasses. I'm not in this.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, Lord.
Winner, chicken dinner. So again, the question was for Chris. It was just more like, what was your input on that topic from last week? Mm-hmm. And so he ultimately stated,
self-control.
Having the self-control is, where you growing up. Is that? And what else were you saying?
That I don't remember.
Just grow up and self-control.
Just really having getting control over that.
How do you do that?
Well, it takes time, but realistically, it takes wanting to get it under control first and foremost. Wanting to have that not allow it, right, to push you or pull you and get you into situations that you have no business being in the first place. So after you go through it a few times, there needs to come to a point where you be like, okay, I'm done. I done had enough, and decide to control that. So if you haven't decided to control that first, you're not going to be able to control it. So the decision is first and foremost. So until that is not made, then you're going to always continue to perpetuate the cycle of that emotion or that urge or that attachment controlling you.
I got you. Okay. I just wanted to, get your opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? We always do that.
Curveballs.
We, get you warm and fuzzy.
I think I foul balled it or something. I tipped it. I think I got a little hit on it or something.
Yeah.
Just real quick on a recap, baby. What was your answer?
I don't know what I said. I don't even remember what I said, but I would definitely agree.
Well, at least I'm not the only one. All right, I feel good now. I'm feeling okay.
No. I mean, I feel so many different ways about it because it does take it's stages to it because it's from the woman perspective.
Okay.
That we're one it begins one way, and then through trial and error, you come to the realization that, hey, now get it together. Like, some do it quicker than others, some take longer, and so many things are of the influence behind the why. May it be environmental, social media, especially now that we're gravitating into that.
Yeah.
So it's so many factors that come into play with trying to decipher between separating your, it's just that emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? And so how do you place balance
between, what is that? What did you say again? Is what?
The emotional intelligence.
Amen.
So
listen.
I mean,
I'm a slide. I'm just tell you, man.
Cause I be wanting what I want now, and I be unapologetic when I want it.
And that's okay. That's all right.
No, first thing, it's kind of along the lines of what you said, self-control. But just to know thyself to be true. Like if you know that you get revved up emotionally when you start having sex with a person, and you fall in love with them quite easy because your heart is always attached to that member.
Yeah.
Then you may not be the one need to be out there having sex all with the nitty. Know yourself. Make sure you're sure that that's the one you need to be having.
Oh no, absolutely. But at the same time, if that's how you feel, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be real about it. Like, hey, I want to go on and get these. I want to knock the dust off that sucker. You know what I'm saying?
But if you are attached to emotionally attached, your heart is there. You can't be getting to knock the dust off the stuff because you're gonna get the love.
I don't want to be walking around here angry.
On some accident.
I don't want to be angry. No, really, but for real.
You
are right.
I
agree wholeheartedly. I agree because a lot of times, oftentimes,
that's the self-control
from the woman perspective. I mean, I don't know how you mean because I'll never be a man, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, from the woman perspective, it's like you are not so much as trying. You are practicing self-control, but the flesh
wants what it wants.
I mean, so if you've already opened the door, it's not as if you don't remember that great feeling.
There's your attachment. You need to work it out in your own mind when you don't get the desired result.
You know I mean, because a toy can only do so much.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So that's what we was talking about, Bridget.
Hold up.
That came from our last week
topic
conversation.
If you are all people need to know, I get. That's my best friend now.
Okay.
That's a friend now. Come on.
Okay. I'm sorry. Now you're going too far. I just wanted to get Chris's perspective on that topic and to break his podcast cherry with Sipping in Conversations because we are real life, real talk, real people. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about everyday conversations, the conversations that people whisper about, and all of the above. And it is indeed mature audience only.
The uncomfortable conversations that need to be had.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable to some.
Not me. I'm well.
But not to all. So with that being said, introduce yourself, Chris, and let's get into what you do.
All right. Well, I am Chris Ward. I am life coach, master personal trainer, and owner of Champions Way Fitness and Sports Training LLC, which is based out of Orlando, Florida. We offer in-home personal training, private yoga instruction. We offer massage therapy. We offer nutrition services. We got a registered dietitian on staff. life coaching, health wellness coaching as well, strength and conditioning, speed and agility, and flexibility training. So it's pretty much all about having offers, different type of services to help people in all kinds of areas of their life just become happy, get happy, improve their health, improve their wellness, to minimize pain in their life, all the way around. I mean, so we offer online services for the services that we can offer online, but for the most part, it's in person and online. I think was it the sports conditioning and the massage therapy has to be done in person. But outside of that, everything else that we offer is in person and online as well.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I was able to get your website pulled up.
All right.
And again, that's championsweightfitness.com. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
And these are the services that you have. Let's go back, start over here. Pretty much what you mentioned in its totality, yoga and so forth. So that is amazing. I know a lot of my people, well, not a lot of my people, I should say, but you have my the football ladies.
Oh.
They may need some additional services and so forth, and so
After they get banged up,
we got massage.
You never know.
We got massage therapy. She's on call now.
Okay. Well, fortunately, we actually have one of our players who is a massage therapist, but there's other things that I did see that you had to offer, and so with that being said, this is a way to be able to contact you if they were to go to your website, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if they wanted to get to meet the staff, they would be able to go and see everybody that's available, including yourself and some of your the other staff members. I don't know who this person is, but
he's a looker, huh?
yeah,
I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
They may.
That's Samuel. He's
in the lookers.
Yeah.
The yoga and so forth. So I just wanted to make sure, I brought that up. She looked real strong.
Yeah, she's a power lifter. She's like 5'1". She's a power lifter and she's a powerlifting coach. So she's just all about the power and toning and strength development and mobility. So yeah,
I saw. I looked at her. I was like, "Damn, she's strong."
Yeah, her nickname is Mighty Mouse, so that's what she goes by, Mighty Mouse.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I pull your website up.
Okay.
So the people can see your information, of course.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
again, Champions Way Fitness and Sports Training LLC, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So, with that being said, what made you get into it?
So I've been in sports my whole entire life. As my mama said, I came out the womb running. And so I've been in basketball and track. Those are my two sports, basketball and track in high school and track in college. And once I got out of college, I went into coaching track and field. And, I thought that was my calling. I was like, this is it. I'm not doing anything else. I'm coaching track and field for the rest of my entire life. I'm going to retire as a coach. Well, of course, God has a sense of humor and be like, 3 strikes, bro, you out. So you're going to do something else. So I had the opportunity to train my best friend who was trying to go to the combine, NFL combine. And he was like, dude, you ought to become a personal trainer. I was like, that's kind of a no-brainer there. Everything that I got my degree in and everything, all my certifications that I needed to get, it was all the same information. So it was it was like it was meant to be. And so I got my certification in 2014, and when was it? 2018. I decided to start my business because I was doing private training, but I also got into the studio, or not studio, but the big box gym. And I didn't care too much for how that setup was for me as a trainer. I didn't feel like a trainer. I felt like a salesman and then a trainer, where I wanted it to be the opposite, the other way around. Like, I wanted to be a trainer and then a salesman. Like, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that was train people first and foremost. And so I bet on myself. I took a chance on myself, on my abilities, on my talents, and I was like, Lord, I only got $50 left in my bank account, and this application for just the fictitious name costs $50. I don't even have enough money to pay my rent, but here we go. And so I sent it off, and that was just one of the most nerve-wracking times of my life. But here we are 3 years later in business, helping people just, improve their life and be happy all the way around.
Wow. So you started out in the athletic world, and you're ultimately, it might have took a few lefts and rights, but you ultimately got back on the path of what your desires were, which was to be a trainer.
Yes, ma'am.
And coaching, know. What made you want to go to be the life coach? Do you feel that for fitness it goes hand in hand?
Yes. But I am, like, when I was younger, I'm fascinated with just the habits and behaviors of people, like why people do what they do. Like, I got a minor in psychology, just because I wanted to know a little bit more about how the brain works and all this stuff and people in general. And so, but I also wanted to get life coaching because I wanted to have that as another aspect of my company. Set us aside, not from just being personal training, wanted to just be a different type of company and not like everything else that's out there. But I realized that a lot of my training encompassed helping people mentally. I've had so many sessions where it was just like a venting session for my client. Like, true story, I had a client. I got to her house, and just walking in, like, how you doing? It was like, let me tell you. So we're standing there talking, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even sit down. Like, this is how intense this conversation was. Like, we didn't even sit down. And we're going back and forth, bantering. I'm asking her questions about this and that, and just picking her brain, helping her kind of get a different perspective. And I look at my clock, and she's like, okay, I'm ready to work out now. I was like, ma'am, it's been 50 minutes. We good. We done. Like, it's over.
You paid for your
I'm good now, And so I get more out of those sessions than the actual physical training that I do with people, because that the mental aspect is so important to your physical and to your life as a whole. So, I'm a big proponent. Like, I'm going more now towards like the psychology of fitness than I am just the physical side of it. So I'm looking forward to it. It's an awesome opportunity that I came across when it comes to the psychology. I figured out a way to get people to visualize and see like their end goal, and that gives them an extra motivation. So I'm excited about utilizing that new aspect that I came across. So yeah.
No, that's nice. That's good. And what's so funny is that I'm listening to you, like, you're so, like, your demeanor is so calm, right? So with that being said, how do you motivate them if you don't have that, atypical?
Yeah, the drill sergeant type. Yeah.
Like how do you? What techniques are you using?
So I mean, I don't know how I'm effective that way. I just know that it works. I know that people are like, I don't want the drill sergeant type, and then and those are the individuals I attract, and I get the best out of them. Like I don't push them. They push themselves. I just guide them. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of an internal push rather than a, let's go. No, you can't have a break. No, you can't have no water. You being
Why
pointed
you
at?
pointing at me? I'm an asshole.
No, I don't. I'm not there to break my clients. I'm just there to help them get better and improve. But some of my clients say that's debatable. That is so debatable when it comes to working out. After I have a client, after every session, she's like, I made it. I made it. I was like, you're always going to make it. Why you say that? She's like, sometimes I don't know.
Then look, you gotta just what they say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
That's it.
Right?
That's it.
So for no workout, no fitness regime, no nothing is one size fits all. It's all going to be individualized, right?
That's correct.
So what may be small to you may be huge to them. So case in point, with the lady flag football team, nobody has done flag football. Well, they've done it, but a couple of them did it a while, but not at this magnitude where we're getting ready to embark. Okay, so the fact that it's been like 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, I'll say about 5 weeks, give or take, almost something, nonetheless, of conditioning, and training and coaching for strategies, even at the fundamental level.
Did I lose you? Hello? I think they froze.
Ain't no far from that Wi-Fi than I am. I don't even move from the Wi-Fi. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, so I tell the ladies today, bottom line, you need to pat yourself on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because no matter how bad, quote unquote, bad you think you are, you have come so far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've come so far. First of all, whatever made you, or decision you made to proceed with doing this, you're still here. You're running. You're being physical. You know what I'm saying? You're being you using eye-hand coordination, eye-hand feet coordination. I should say.
Just coordination.
Muscles. You're conditioning. So if nothing else, you're learning teamwork. How to work as a team, as a collective. So it's a lot of stuff that I just want them to give themselves credit for, because far too often what happens is, especially with a lot of women that have challenges, their personalized challenges, they don't see that they've come so far. And nobody really tell them you're doing a good job. Other than Buddha. I mean, Buddha, now I will tell y'all, Buddha is amazing. One, he's a natural nurturer, which is not atypical of many men, but he has a nurturer spirit. So it's easier for him to be compassionate nurturing and you know, and things like that. Can he be an asshole? Absolutely. He is asshole of
Yeah,
the week.
let me flip the coin on you right quick. Let me.
Boom. He is that dude. However, he just getting his moments, but for the most part, when he needs to be a motivator and so forth, he knows how to make someone feel appreciated and I see you kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's part of his finessing that he his skill that he picked up for the wrong way, for the wrong reasons, but it worked across the board because it became a part of his personality, his character. Yeah. He didn't know he was character building. But I say all that to say, you know, with the motivation and things like that, and you know, I did it part, you know. Mm-hmm. Every workout, every time you put on your clothing and you make it to the field or you make it to that place,
that's an accomplishment.
It's an accomplishment because nobody would have thought, nobody would have thunk it, as they would say. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like the act of physical activity, it is so hard just because it hurts. Like it's painful. Like not too many people want to afflict that type of pain on themselves, wake up sore, or even like an hour just be can't even get up from just being so sore. But like
right, that is
and
you know, you gotta get past that mark. Once you get past it, once you make the muscle be like, oh, we doing this. This is not a drill.
Yeah.
You good.
Again, so it comes down to with anything, it comes down to decision. You're like once you made that decision, once you made that commitment, like that's
keyword commitment.
Yeah.
You gotta be committed to it.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody go, hey, you have to be committed because everybody not gonna be cheerleading for you.
You're right.
No, you gotta be your own cheerleader.
You gotta be your own cheerleader, your own motivator, your own hype man, whatever it is. How do you do that? You gotta be committed. So great, Buddha. I've been asking questions, and I don't want to run out of time. Flip the gear. He have his.
I got a question. Now, I usually start off with what legacy or impression do you want to leave on a person who's reading about you, who's trying to make that decision about joining Champions Way? What impression that you want to leave on that individual when they come to meet you, or if they have your services and carry on with their lives? What's the impression that you want to have on them?
That there's hope for that individual, and whatever goal or whatever their aspiration is, like they can achieve it, and we can help them achieve it. And it's just, our top value for the company is love. You know, I believe love conquers all. And so because I am a lover of people and I am a giver, and I'm a server, I'm a helper, this was the best blend for me to do what I do and to help people achieve or get to the happiness that they're trying to get to. You know, so I want people to see me or this company as a servant, as a conduit, as a way to help them get to where they're trying to get to, as that bridge. That's what I want people to see and come to Champions Way Fitness and Sports Training for, to help them get to the other side.
That's what's up, man. I can dig it.
That's what's up. That's dope.
So, you know, my last question, you know, what happens. There's many personal trainers out there. There's many of them doing exactly what you're doing.
So many.
So many.
Yeah.
Here's
Like,
your opportunity.
this field is so saturated. Like, this industry is so saturated.
Right. So here's your opportunity to tell these ladies. I see a lot of ladies watching right now. They don't want. I mean, everybody likes to get back in shape, and they need help. But why do they need to? Why choose champion weight over choosing one of the other ones? You know,
So
What separates you?
what
from-
separates you
Yeah.
So
from
with everybody else, I
There
guess
you go.
with us, you know, that's the why us question, right?
Mhm.
Like, why us versus them?
Yeah.
You know, so you know what what we're looking to get out of it, right?
Mhm.
Is the relationship that we build with you, because we're coming into your lives, right?
Mhm.
Like, we feel honored and privileged to be a part of your life. That's telling us that you entrust us with whatever's going on, whatever problem you're dealing with. You entrust us to help you eradicate that pain, that life pain. And
Okay.
so, you know, it's the care factor that we have, you know, because again, it's life is short. Life goes by too fast, obviously, because the pandemic done went through. It done tore up everybody and everything. You
Mhm.
know, so it's the care factor. We care. We want you to be at your best. We want you to realize your potential, and for you to leave, you know, the ultimately life legacy that you want to leave, not just for, you know, you, but for your kids, for your kids, for your neighbors, for, you know, somebody you don't even know. So we want to help you get to your full potential. And however we got to do that, you know, we're going to use all our resources, all our knowledge and wisdom and understanding and God given ability to ultimately help you be happy, because that's what everybody, everybody on this planet is striving for. So yeah, that's the why.
That's what's up, man. That's
And that's how you bring it. That's how you
Thank
bring
you.
it. Nah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you do pro bono? How many hours of servitude do you put out there into the community?
Man, I don't even. I don't
Hey,
like I,
it's
once.
love,
Like,
baby. Don't
listen,
talk
listen.
about
Once I started this business, like I quit keeping track of my hours. Like, I'm always on. Like, I tell my fiance, like, I'm always on, and she's like, you gotta know when to shut it off. Like, there got to be an end point. I like, there isn't an
It's
end
her
point.
time.
Like, I don't clock in. Like, as soon as I wake up, it's on. I was like, let's go, let's get it. Like, I got some people to help. So and she's like, okay, are you done? You still got something to do? Are you gonna close the computer? Like, okay, all right, I'll shut it down for the night. But yeah, it's an ongoing process, you know, of trying to find my people, you know, the people to help. You know, our company goal is to help over a billion people with health, wellness, and fitness, and that's like worldwide. So, you know, that's the vision that I have. That's the vision that we see. That's the vision that we believe in. Just because, you know, I see the world as being happier, as being healthier, as being more pleasurable, you know, for not just me, but everybody all the way around, you know, living a more pleasurable life versus living a more painful life, which majority of everybody right now is more in pain. And so it's all about just trying to remove those pain points and let you be as happy as you can be.
Okay. Okay. I feel you. I got you. I'm with it. I was only asking to get you to come out there, even if it's just one session, just to
All
kind
right.
of
That's no
just
problem.
for like conditioning, so Buddha can focus on coaching. So like for the conditioning part, just some strategies, That's all. Just you know.
Yeah, it's just like a woman.
What?
Just like a woman. After you say he's doing such a good job,
You're doing a wonderful job.
You trying to get somebody in to do this?
No, I'm not. What rate for the people in the Bible?
Yeah.
Baby said conditioning.
I do all that too.
Right? So that you can focus on what? Coaching. Those are two different things.
And I do both. Very well.
Nobody said you did not.
But somebody trying to get me fired.
Why would you get fired when you're going to dedicate your time to the actual task, which is pass, running routes, running plays, passing, defense, offense, wide receiver, center, quarterback, and stuff.
Listen, I'm not by myself. I got four other coaches beside me.
But you the head, you the HNIC.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if you can have someone that can take on a 30-minute, conditioning.
I'm only in that position.
You could be getting your little notebook ready.
All I'm saying is
to walk around and know what your defense and offense need to be doing, and boom. So sometimes just stay home.
Somebody want to be finessing. She trying to finesse what I've already done. I didn't call her in her way, and now she trying to moonwalk her way.
I asked him about his servitude to the community,
and then slid like how you try to.
How often his time is, given out into the community.
Right. Pro bono.
Even if it's 30 minutes, because, just to show some strategies, take a few pictures, little photo op type kind of thing, Boom, boom. We help each other. Okay. Now, coach, tighten up. Coach, tighten up. Coach running again, gonna get on you. I wish he was watching. Yeah. So that's what I don't mind me.
Oh, you're okay. You're all right. You're all right.
That is two different things. Yes,
I'm gonna tell
the
girls, y'all, she tried to find me.
Nobody heard me say.
Listen, I
was trying to fire him. I was adding value to what he already have in progress.
Trying to sweeten the pot.
So in theory, you know what I'm saying? She had been talking all this time to search for the words to say.
Yeah, she had to talk it out. You know what I'm saying? She had to process. She had to get to the point.
I'm a leader. I'm in leadership, so I'm always ready.
So
I stay ready.
I'm coaching by default. It ain't because she want me to coach. It's because I happen to be her significant other that happens to know football. Here it is.
He is king football.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
Boom.
Listen. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We ain't listening to Buddha. We're not gonna listen to Buddha. We're gonna listen to Baby. So Bridget was asking, what is that info for flag football? Well, actually, we have our first game on this week, Sunday.
I won't be there.
Buddha won't be there, but the information is, you can get in touch with me. You can just hit the DM, or if you know how to reach Buddha, of course, you can reach him directly. And he can tell you. We can possibly, I don't know. He's the coach, so I'm not going to step on any toes.
Like you've been doing all day.
I didn't say that, so because I'm talking about conditioning.
Who does the conditioning, baby?
Whoever does the conditioning.
Who does the conditioning?
Y'all, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Who does the conditioning?
What communication and dialogue is about. You have someone that is professional. This is what they do, and they can offer you techniques and things that can better fit your ultimate goal.
So why not just say, hey, Carl, like, hey, Buddha, why don't you go talk to Mr. Ward and get some pointers? No,
Well,
that's not what you said.
I
You
said
said,
he can
come
come out
on
there.
out.
He can come out there. I did not say take over. Did hello?
It's, you know.
Hello? Oh, boy, you people of color sure know how to put things into a category, okay?
Okay.
Unnecessarily.
Man. I'm just teasing.
I'm just saying.
It don't
Tighten
matter to
up.
me.
Listen.
Whatever these ladies want, man, I give them what they want.
Absolutely. And that's what he.
As a
well,
smart
I don't know
man.
why he gives all the ladies what they want, but at the same time, he is generous. Okay, I will give him grace. Okay,
That's a delicate balance right there.
that's it. That's all I'm giving. I'm giving grace, but now I will talk to him behind the scenes and say, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to back up a little bit. You're too friendly, goddammit." Okay, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Now, I don't go out there acting like that's my man on the field. I go out there acting like a player. But behind the scene, I'm gonna need you to tighten up. Okay? Too friendly. Goddamn it. They need to get their own man. But anyway, I'm just playing. For real, I am just playing.
No, she ain't. You serious.
No, she playing. She really
You
playing.
said that with conviction. I heard that one.
That was a warning shot. Okay. But flag football has already started.
Don't do that. See, you about to have. Look at my
QB. Look at
You
the
better
QB.
have all the women on the team. When I come and say something, hey, once you run that lap, they gonna look at baby. Can he say that to me?
He can say that. No. Well, many of them didn't even know that he was actually my man. Because when I go, he knows, and I know when it's time to go do what the task is, I'm gonna do it. And I don't waver from it. However, he knows that I have actually a meniscus tear. And
you still out there?
Yes, right now. I've been moving my knee the whole time I've been talking, okay, just to keep it moving. But I get out there and I will give all of 100%. You may only get 75, 80 result because of the meniscus tear, but I am going out there being, if he tell me we gotta run 2 laps, I talk shit, but I go ahead and I run my 2 laps. Do I or not?
You walking.
Do I walk him?
You've been known to walk, baby. When you
after.
Yeah. But no. Listen.
Tell the truth now.
No, wait. Listen.
Because you need to be giving the truth on this show. Oh, sorry. That was a little demanding.
My point is
You're like, oh, God. What did I do? No.
Listen, like.
I do. I'm going to give 100%. Tell the truth.
You're going to give all you got.
That's 100 damn percent. I'm giving, let me rephrase myself. I always give 100% effort.
There you go.
Now the results may be 75, 80% of what I got.
That means you got 25% in the tank. There's still left to give.
Now, if you want to make this a brain test, I got it all. Because in my mind, I got 100. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I started with. I started with 100% commitment that I am going to do what I'm supposed to do, what you're asking. However, I may not be as fast, but I will not quit.
No, you ain't gonna quit. That's real. I'll give you that, baby. You good. You doing? I mean, you're one of the definitely one of the leaders of the team for sure.
And we got Courtney on the line. She is our quarterback.
Hey, girl.
She is doing amazing.
I mean, just in case you didn't know, I'm in a whole relationship. But I mean, come on.
It's with me. Because I don't fraternize. I don't do the fiddly friendly behind the scenes. Now, if you don't see us greet each other, then that's different. But once it's time, once I put them cleats on,
I'm allowed to talk to people.
I'm not a jealous. I don't have a jealous spirit.
No.
So I let him be great. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, don't say that.
I do not have a jealous spirit. I'm not jealous. I may be a slight bit territorial, but I'm not jealous.
What's the difference?
Well, that's mine. But I'm gonna walk away from it. I'm gonna let you be great, because you know where you supposed to be.
Now hold up, partner.
Same way I know I'm supposed to be at the end of the day, right?
How's that work?
We know what we supposed to goddamn be when the motherfucking freaking lights turn off at the club. When the club say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Waffle
House together, okay? But nonetheless, I don't get down like that. Buddha we don't do that to each other. So in public, people really have the foggiest idea. If you don't know, they're just like, wow, I didn't even know you. That's your lady. I might even bring him a drink, or he'll bring me a drink, and I'll be still talking to somebody. He'll be talking to that person. So that's just how it rolls. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that because it started with flag football. The question, yes, there. Now you can commit. Keyword. Am I right, Chris? Yep. Commit to Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday.
And Sunday.
Well, definitely Sunday. No mistaking, you must be committed to Sunday. And there's no set time. There's a bracket. Just like when people say they gonna come out there to do your service, and they give you a window of time.
Yeah.
You need to be available. You got to commit to it, or I don't know, or you can't get it done. So from 9 a.m. to 1, you need to have your bracket,
your time
blocked off every Sunday, or every other Sunday.
Well, yeah,
give or take.
I make your schedules. I usually do a good job making schedules, but ladies, ain't no breaks. It's all gas from here on out.
Pew, 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 pew.
All the learning curve is done. I done taught y'all everything y'all need to know.
Now do it.
Now it's time
and be great and have fun
and be okay with losing.
He's not, but
y'all need to be
within
okay
yourself. With show up. See, back to what you said, Chris. Show up.
I need more than that.
Not just first, let me rephrase it. First, show up.
That's like accepted mediocrity.
No. Oh shit.
Lovely.
Oh.
Just show up.
Was that a rumble in the ground? Did we just have a earthquake? I felt an earthquake. No.
I mean,
first show up.
Then
do the job. First show up.
Okay.
Then do the task.
Right.
Assigned. In its entirety.
That's it.
I mean, all I ask for is effort. I don't push it too hard. I told them to go at their own pace until the other day, and then I said no.
So y'all really didn't know?
You know how y'all women do. As soon as y'all say, oh, okay, here, y'all clicked on it. You clicked on his profile and looked at all the pictures, and you could not know. Fact check.
So, Bridget, if you are interested, you need cleats, no metal. Get you some cleats. You need a flag belt that pops.
No, I got a belt, but yeah.
You need to get with me for the fees and show up. I don't know what your skill set is, would be it defense or offense.
Well, I mean,
but come out.
First thing you got to
even if you just want to work out. Monday, Tuesday,
first thing you
Saturday, and you must commit to Sunday.
First thing you gotta do is you gotta be able to you gotta have thick skin. Cause y'all ladies are crazy.
Now we talking cash shit now.
Now,
but we gonna do what you asked us to do.
So no, I'm not even talking about for me.
Oh, on the field? Oh, what's
I'm
about to
just
get
talking
real?
about. I'm talking about. So get this, Mr. Ward. Get this, Mr. Ward. So they had a little field trip last week. I'm gonna call it a field trip. So the season started for the ladies last week. I gave them the first round bye so they can go to the field and see these women play. And my, was it they were definitely surprised. So I've been warning them in practice this whole time.
And me.
Like this is gonna be real. And then it's like, well, these just women.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they are women.
One lady who's the man lane, she's right there. She was like, oh my God.
Nah, this is so this is similar to like roller derby. All right, you ever seen roller derby?
Yeah, I remember that.
Women flag football is similar to that. Now, if you take like tackle football, women tackle football, it's like 10 times worse than roller derby.
But hey, listen, listen.
No, these women really got.
So
these women are.
So
are
what ended up happening?
A challenge.
So what ended up happening after they watched that? For those who actually came, their mindset switched.
They had to.
Oh, this ain't
they had to.
It went
for real.
It went from trying, running at their own pace to.
This ain't powder puff no more. This ain't powder puff.
Oh no, this ain't powder puff.
It's real deal. Hey,
no,
they playing like whole men out there, catching ball like Randy Moss out there. Oh,
yeah.
And they are, however, and in my team's defense, that this is not their first time. This is not their first rodeo.
Right.
The opposing teams. This is not their first rodeo, and many of them, and majority of them are under 35.
Oh, you're talking about other teams? No, I mean,
majority of those ladies are under 35.
That's a big difference.
I'm actually going to be inclined to say between 30 and 35 is the bulk of those other teams.
But like I said,
and they play nationals, they play tournaments, they
got experience.
So with that being said,
only thing I asked you, and it was tough, right? So I had to. They only gave me 4 weeks to teach.
It was unfortunate because of the holidays.
They gave me 4 weeks to teach them the game of football from the actual start, like from how to run till now. So pat on the back.
Yeah, you need to pat yourself on the back.
No, that's why I'm telling you. Like,
and
that's why I wanted to tell them.
She's trying to take my job away from me. See how I go back to that?
Chris, for the record, did you hear me say I was taking his job away?
Just let me be great, man.
No, man.
I said conditioning. That's the pregame.
Listen here.
He gets into the actual skills and techniques, right? Mm-hmm. That's coaching.
I do the pregame too. I enjoy it.
Okay.
I enjoy watching y'all struggle.
Here's the thing in leadership. You got to know when to delegate.
Okay. I delegate quite well. I got 4.
You're doing well.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, in leadership,
might even want to be there. And I'm trusting them to do what they need to do.
One must have, a true leader must know when to delegate.
What you trying to say? I ain't delegating?
I'm not saying you don't.
She's
I'm just speaking.
She's digging that hole.
I'm just speaking in general.
Thank
The true
you.
leaders-
Somebody believe in me.
Oh man. Almost.
She saw me the bird under the camera.
Because first of all, he know I am a
Say it. Go ahead.
issue. I am a problem. I am a problem. I ain't gonna say that. I won't even like I'm a problem. I'm a whole one. And a problem in the aspect of I don't want nobody, I don't give a damn if he is my man, to be doing nothing. Okay? I'll go and get somebody else before I go get my man. But I know he is skilled and he is qualified to do this task. So when I said I wanted to do something,
that's important.
it was immediate trust. We had a whole powwow. Like, look, now I need you to coach. God damn it. That's what I need you to do. Because I know you know your game and I know you know your stuff. So I need you to do that. But I also need you to remember that this is brand new. So do not come with the experience, but come with the fundamentals. You'll get a lot farther. You'll get better results with fundamentals. And he has done a wonderful job.
Awesome. Good job.
I won't take that from him. And he is nurturing to the individuals that need it more, you know, and I appreciate that. So, and I know I kept it on the whole. We didn't even go into the topic because due to it being fitness related and so forth, you know, this being in this flag football. For the record, I will be 46 in April.
All right.
So the fact that I'm actually still in the game, hello,
with a tournament
or not, this is my version of staying healthy and staying on top of my life. Okay, despite the pomegranate tequila infused.
Oh no,
the pomegranate tequila infused adult beverage.
And all of it say, hey, Mr. Ward, all of it say is, how things have changed. So let me give y'all. I'm gonna paint this picture. Go ahead, read the question first.
No, go ahead. Paint
this picture. So when we first got together, she was working. She was a workout junkie. She would go to the weight room. She'd do all this stuff, and she turned her nose. She turned her straight up nose because I played flag football. She's like, "That's all you gonna do is play flag football?" And here it is, 4.5 or 5 years later. That's all you gonna do? Is play flag football?
In the beginning.
This is great. This is like Florida Justin.
In the beginning, I was somebody different. Okay, I came into a relationship anew, and it was all anew.
She knew how much work I was doing.
It wasn't so much as that per se, but it was just what I was accustomed to. I was still teeter-tottering with my perception versus the realities, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, because I'm a gym junkie, what I see is fit. He did not fit that image straight away. But as you get older and you get wiser and you get more seasoned and more knowledgeable and mature and et cetera, you come to the realization that fitness comes in all different aspects. Whether it be your diet, cycling, flag football, whatever it is that's keeping your heart pumping, that's keeping you moving and motivated, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just the image was different, and that was a myth, a misconception. I guess that's the right word. So I was okay. I began to be very much acceptable of that, And so I just said, okay, we just need to get your diet together. You got the workout, doing the flag football and such. So we just need to get your diet in a place, and then we're good. And so he kept his Buddha belly, but he got more gold than me. But at the same time, that was in the beginning. So we almost 5 years solid. So it's like,
nah, ain't none of that gym junkie. She on the field trying to get it in.
Good.
I had a medical situation.
Love you too, babe. Can I have my face expression? Why you gotta look at?
Oh, okay.
Say what you gotta say.
Because you better not don't be trying to put me out there like
I did. I
throw
said
me
that.
under the bus. I had to deal with some medical issues.
No, you good.
So I was off the scene for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back in stride, but 2 years is a big gap when you was doing what you did for 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Serious business.
I'm here for it. You know what? But see, I embraced her. Come, join my band. Be a part of us flag footballers. I'm okay with this. I love you anyway.
I'm using this as a form of exercise.
Oh, imagine that. So when she met me,
but I didn't say it was a problem with the flag football.
When she met me, that's what I told her about exercise. Well, I play football. Now
that's exercise. Now that's a form of it.
Man, it's all good.
I mean, I'm in a place where whatever you can do to get yourself keep yourself active.
Right.
That is what you should do.
Anything can be used as physical activity. Like anything can be used as a physical activity that gets your heart rate up and your blood pumping. You good. You can fight a daggum pillow if you want to for 10 minutes. That's gonna get you.
You're right.
So let's ask this question.
So our quarterback, she asks you. She's had a question for Mr. Ward. What is your advice for the football ladies to keep up the team morale? A lot of the time, teams crumble internally. They have the most talent in the world, but if you're not clicking with the team, you train and practice doesn't connect. What's your advice for preventing that?
So as a former collegiate track coach, this is it starts from the inside. So you gotta have a common goal. You can't just be out there one trying to exercise and the other just trying to be social and another one trying to win games. Like you're going to be torn from the get. So you, as a team, you have to come together and get your one singular team goal, and everybody, there we go, has to buy into that one singular goal. And whether if that one goal is just to have fun while you're out there, then that's the team goal, and that's what's going to keep each and every one engaged and supporting each other and lifting each other up, pushing and pulling, regardless of the outcome. Like they're there to have fun, but that's the collective goal and not just a couple individuals' goal. If it is to just get a workout in, then make that workout again fun and challenging. Push yourself, pull yourself. But if it's just to win games, like we trying to go undefeated, regardless of your situation. If you don't have experience or not, like if that's the goal, like if you're trying to go undefeated, then everybody has to buy in, and that's how you strengthen the bond. That's how you minimize the unraveling from the internal. Like it has to be one collective goal that everybody has to agree to, commit to, and basically run towards that. So that's how you eliminate the unraveling from the internal of teams just go to the wayside.
Very well, very well, very well articulated. And just me being on the team, to add to that, I would say reach out to reach out basically to the team, even be it individually, to establish a rapport or just be more present.
Team bonding, like that's
Right.
important.
Yeah,
Like
man.
team camaraderie, that's important.
Words of
Team
encouragement.
girls night, that's good. That's important.
What I suggest, ladies,
Is it? What is this? What is this?
Is that the air quotes?
Ain't that who did that?
it was the president.
The president.
One of the presidents. What I suggest, ladies, is another night of drinking.
Oh.
Team bonding. Team bonding.
Yes, but in between the team bonding events, there can be individualized communication, be it inbox, or
That's tough for me, man.
that way you can talk, especially with ladies. When you're dealing with ladies, I know y'all men are a different species, but with us ladies, it's we too are a different species, and I'm gonna say this on the show. Y'all didn't hear this. Y'all, as in the people, the world, did not hear this.
Oh, I didn't get up for this one.
You heard me say it before. Ladies, we have to commit and be accountable and be consistent with the same energy we expect from other people, especially for men, because ultimately we are the worst. Now, granted, in our defense, I understand as a woman, we are committed. We have, I don't want to say committed. We have responsibilities that are varied. So every woman is not 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So our lives are indifferent. It's just different. But ultimately, if you say you're going to do something, you need to be accountable, you need to be consistent, and you need to be committed.
And I'll add
Woo!
this.
I said that out loud.
I'll add this, so this is where you at. And
I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
and have respect, for people's time.
And this is in general.
It's in general, though, but have respect for people's time. Like, if you ain't gonna be able to make it, say, listen.
If you can't do any of the things,
just say it.
Say that. It's okay to use your words.
Yeah.
So the word for that, right, is integrity.
Integrity.
Have integrity to your commitments. If you commit, you gotta have the integrity to stay committed to that commitment.
You're right.
Integrity is about staying true to the words that come out your mouth.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Integrity.
I'm integrity to this drink. Integrity.
Get off. Get off.
Everywhere's the night.
It's
you and me.
I'm done with him. No, so I appreciate you, taking the time to chime in with us and talk about your business. So, as a recap, let's go back into what it is that Chris Ward does.
So, ultimately, through personal training, through yoga, through massage therapy, through nutrition help, through life coaching, health and wellness coaching, through stretch therapy, and through sports conditioning. Like we help you eliminate all pain points that you have, so that you can be happier, be healthier, and live your absolutely best life. Like, so that's it in a nutshell.
Okay. One last question about that. Like price range, cost effective. Is it personalized? Some people, some people are well off than others. Is it cost effective for anybody to be able to do you know?
Yep, absolutely. So our because of our service, our price ranges vary. And depending on the package, it goes from like 200 to, what is the most expensive package? 750, I believe that's the most, and that's per month. So it varies on the service, and the number of sessions that the individual is wanting. But regardless if it's just one time a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, like, we're going to help you and guide you to wherever you're trying to get to.
Okay. I understand. Very good. Wow. All right. So since we was talking about flag football, I thought I'd flex for, for the people in the bar about how they can, support.
Support the Buddha.
This is just an extension of Sipping in Conversations, which this is for Lady Sippers. However, we do have.
Oh, we have a men's.
We have the male
sipping team. Yeah.
Flag football team.
Yeah. Right. And we went 0-4 that Sunday.
This is their second
season.
Season.
Last season we went 5-5. So we just have a rough start, but it was more our egos were in the way. How you get to a point where you think you're better than you are. This is where you're at, man. So now we can go to work because we know exactly where we stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good.
This is awesome. So listen, we appreciate you, Chris, coming on, taking the time out to talk to us. I want to make sure I put that information back up again for your contact for your the contact information for your fitness and sports training, so that right now we have your phone number, how to reach you, be it is your website, your email, Facebook, and your IG, and you do offer weight loss information, yoga, the whole kit and caboodle, right?
It's mind, body, spirit, soul, emotional, mental, like it's all that.
And also you are a life coach that will not only, just like you said, not only provide the physical aspect but the mental.
One last thing. I'd like you to say the things, like how will they be able to reach you, because we have an audio platform that ain't gonna be able to see the things.
Say it out loud.
Gotcha. So, and if you want to reach Champions Way Fitness and Sports Training LLC, you can reach us by phone number 407-815-4332, or visit us at championswayfitness.com. Email is championswayinfo@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Champions Way Fitness.
Thank you.
Nice. Good job, Buddha. Good job.
Thinking on my feet.
Yeah. Because I, often most of the time I'm like, okay, let me make sure our audio platform can understand. Or for those that are that do listen to us by way of audio, our audio platform.
We're gonna do better for y'all.
Not just so much as we're going to do better, but this is also an opportunity for you to send us a DM on the platform that you're utilizing, or visit us at www.buddhaandbaby.com, and that's BUDDHAANDBABI.com. Okay, so this also helps you find us on all of our platforms, be it the live streaming or the audio
Or YouTube.
version.
YouTube.
All of the above. So we are live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So that's an awesome thing. Now, granted, here's a disclaimer. I just found out that there were some discrepancies with our store for our merchandise, but I am in progress of working on that. So if you're interested, give me a little bit. Okay. Right now you're only going to see one of the t-shirts. Okay. However, it should be corrected hopefully before the end of next week. I'm giving myself a little grace. So, because I got a lot of other things that I need to be working on. And I'm going to Mexico in a few days.
On a girls' trip.
So, I'm doing Mexico. I got my first flag football game. I got to make sure he's farewelled appropriately so that he can come back appropriately, whole, intact, my man, all the above. Hello. Period.
Read between the lines.
Period. So, yeah. No, I play too much.
Oh, you say your fiance, so you're expecting to get married sometime soon?
Yeah. So I'm engaged to the lovely and wonderful Miss Bridget Griffin. So we're getting married January 1st, 23. So that's
what's up, man. I'm proud. Thank you. Yay!
I'm a lucky and blessed man. Let's say that.
Absolutely.
So now you got more than one reason to be out there on the flag football field.
Oh, she trying. Oh, okay.
Got him. All right, y'all. Nah, I ain't gonna fool Buddha no more the rest of the night. So listen, it's been real, and we appreciate you all the time. It's real. Come back if you need to.
Been a pleasure. Been an honor and a privilege.
Say that again.
It's been an honor and a privilege.
No doubt, man.
Absolutely.
Likewise.
Absolutely. So, sipping the conversation with Buddha and Baby, we have been blessed to have Mr. Chris Ward of Champions Way Fitness on our show. So what you sipping on, sipples out there in the sipping land. And yeah, until next time. Next week, same time, same energy. We out.
We sipping in conversation. Sipping in conversation.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Sipping in conversation.